Hey yo, what's going on guys? It's Mike Reed here. Welcome back to another toy review by yours truly. And today we have quite the doozy for you guys. So, let's just jump right into it. Today, guys, we're taking a look at probably one of the most interesting of the Hasbro collabs that have come out recently. We are taking a look at the Hasbro Beyblade X Jurassic World Mosasaurus and T versus T-Rex 2-pack. So yes, in conjunction, of course, with the new Jurassic World movie coming out this year, I guess Hasbro thought this would be a great time to do some more Beyblade X collabs to, push the movie, and where our case may be. And, oh boy, this is interesting. Now, of course, they released two packs for these, but unfortunately I was only able to get this one. I believe I have the second one coming at a later point, but anyhow, taking a look at the set we have here, it does look pretty darn good. So of course up here, just like the other Hasbro collabs, we do have the Beyblade X logo beautifully displayed up there, alongside of course the Jurassic World logo up there. And of course in the middle we get a beautiful CG render of course T-Rex and Mosasaurus right there. And then of course right here as well you can see the little clear windows showing off both of the very nice looking blades in there. And then of course right here we can see the T-Rex and Mosasaurus texts right there. For some reason they don't have the parts displayed on the front anymore for these ones. I don't know why, but starting with these ones they stopped putting the parts next to the names for some reason. Don't know why. But still, probably pretty solid looking front of the box here. And of course, we also get the Hasbro logo and Karatomi logos up there as well. Can't forget those. Alright. So, turning over to the side of the box, if the turntable would like to cooperate today. Okay, hold on one second here, guys. Alright, there we go. As I was saying, of course on this side we have our usual Hasbro mobile app promo right there. This does look pretty darn nice. Right there. And of course the turntable's not wanting to cooperate again. Hold on. There we go. And then of course on the back we do have the T-Rex and Mosasaurus right there. So starting off with the T-Rex, of course it is a stamina type, right spin, and you get all of its parts beautifully displayed over here. And then on this side, we get the Mosasaurus text. This is a balance type, right spin, and we get all of its parts beautifully displayed over here. Of course, once again, we do get the cheapy little proto launchers with this one. But then again, I'm not too surprised considering with all these Hasbro collabs, they just do the proto launchers every time, so not exactly great. But on this side as well, we do get a nice top-down look at both T-Rex and Mosasaurus. And of course, you get the two bays beautifully displayed there. And you do get the little launchers displayed there as well. So, with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and crack open this 2-pack here. And let's see how cool these two actually are. Alright guys, so with both bays out of the box, and of course, shifting the camera a little bit here, let's go ahead and take a look at what we get in this dual pack here. But before we do that, of course we need to take a quick look at the little proto launchers we get in this set. Now of course, just like all the other Hasbro collabs, these are the exact same thing as the normal proto launchers that Hasbro's been putting out for a while now. Just orange, and of course with the Jurassic World logo printed on each. So nothing really crazy to write about here. Okay, now on to the bays themselves. And of course we are going to start with T-Rex himself. Starting off with the blade, which of course is T-Rex. And it does look really good here. Now, of course, if it wasn't obvious already, this guy is just a straight up retool of Tyranno Beat. But still, he is just really, really nice looking. And of course, what a fitting bay to do a retool of than the bay that's literally based off of a T-Rex in and of itself. So, loving the orange and the blue here. And of course, for the gear chip, we get a very nice render of the T-Rex itself. So, really, really cool to see there. And of course you do get clear coat for the metal as well. So pretty solid blade. Can't complain. Of course on the back we do get the QR code right there, so that way you can scan T-Rex into your Beyblade X mobile app. All in all, pretty solid blade. And again, what a obvious bay to do a retool of than the bay that's literally based off of T-Rex. Pretty darn awesome right there. Then next up we get the Ratchet here, which is 180. Now 180 we've seen, or at least we've seen various 1 series Ratchets already, but we do get this one again in this sort of, I'm going to call this like a tan brown and this sort of just light tan color. Very interesting color scheme here, but it works. It works. And last but not least, we get the bit, which of course is GB or Gear Ball. Now I've already seen this bit plenty of times before, but we get it here again in this sort of, well, I'm going to call this like gunmetal gray? Very interesting choice of color, but okay. And once you quickly assemble the bay right here, nice tight click there as well. There you have T-Rex 180 Gear Ball. All in all, pretty solid looking bay. Even if it is a little bit hilarious calling this a stamina type, considering you're using an attack type blade, but okay. We'll see how much of a stamina type this is in a bit. But let's go ahead and shift gears now to the second bay of the set, which of course is Mosasaurus. Starting off with its blade here, which of course is Mosasaurus. Now Mosasaurus I think was an interesting choice to pit against T-Rex, because I don't think they've ever really interacted in the Jurassic movies before. Correct me if I'm wrong, but still pretty darn nice looking nonetheless. And of course this guy is a retool of Sphinx Cowl, which I never thought I would see them take a Sphinx and make it into a Mosasaurus, but here we are. So, and it's not the worst choice in the world. I mean, Sphinx Cowl's decent, but okay. Of course, you do get it in this nice blue, and I love the gear chip design with the Mosasaurus kind of snarling at you right there. Looking really nice with the sort of water effect behind it. It's really, really neat. And of course, for the metal, you do get the clear coat finish on this as well. And of course on the back you do get the QR code as well, so you can scan Mosasaurus into your Beyblade X mobile app. But all in all, pretty solid blade, even if it is probably one of the most random bays to do a retool of. Just very, very strange. Next up we get the Ratchet here, which is 960. Now we've seen this plenty of times already, but we get here again in this nice sort of light, what do you call this, sand blue with this translucent dark blue. Goes quite well with the blade, so I ain't complaining. And last but not least, we get the bit for this one, which is U or Unite. Now, Unite is a relatively hard bit to get, considering it was originally released with Beast Tiger, of course, or Pearl Tiger for Hasbro. But it is nice to see it get re-released, so I can't be mad. Plus, it does come in this really nice blue color. So, just odd that this is the only other release to feature this part. It's really strange. But once you assemble Mosasaurus right here, nice tight click again, there you have Mosasaurus 960 Unite. All in all, pretty solid bay. Definitely liking the design of these two. So with that, that's pretty much going to do it for the overview on these two mighty dinosaur bays. So let's go ahead and do a quick jump cut, and let's see how good these guys can perform in battle. So see you guys in just a bit. Alright guys, and we are back. And of course we have our lovely BX10 right here. And off screen I have my, once again, just very extensive collection off screen here. So let's go ahead and grab our brand new T-Rex and Mosasaurus. And let's see what these guys can do in the stadium on their own. And of course I will be using my winder launcher for this. So let's go ahead and kick things off with T-Rex here. So let's see what he does on his own. Well, he is rather passive. Definitely. Alright, so maybe the stamina typing wasn't completely wrong after all. Even though, again, I do find it really strange they decided to take Tyranno Beat and make it into a stamina type. But, of course, once we actually put some bays against it, that will really prove if this guy's really worthy being a stamina type or not. Ow. But still. There you have that. Next up now, Mosasaurus. Well, at least Mosasaurus is getting active. But of course, that's just Unite doing what Unite has always done. So, pretty darn nice right there for Mosasaurus. Alright, now let's go ahead and pit some bays against them. And I think for this one, let's just do all Hasbro collabs for this one, just to make it more interesting. And I think we're going to start with Optimus Prime. Let's see what the leader of the Autobots can do against these two mighty dinosaurs. Of course, we're going to start with T-Rex and then go into Mosasaurus, FYI. Alright, come on, T-Rex. You can do this. Woo! Well, that was kind of clutch from T-Rex right there. Jeez. Alright, let's go again. Come on, T-Rex. Woo! Yeah, he's got some bite to him. Good grief. Alright, come on, T-Rex. Yes! And another victory for T-Rex right there. Alright, one more time. Alright, T-Rex, come on. Ooh, big hits right there. And just a little more. There we go. And another victory for T-Rex. So, pretty darn good so far. Now let's see what Mosasaurus can do against the leader of the Autobots. Let's see. Right, come on, Mosasaurus. Woo. Definitely a lot punchier than T-Rex. Okay. And Mosasaurus just effortlessly destroyed Optimus. Good grief. Alright, let's go again. Darn it, launcher. Okay. Well, that was something. What the heck even happened there? But, okay. I don't know if I can actually get the ratchet to work with me. There we go. Alright, one more time. Alright, Mosasaurus, come on. Ooh, it's gonna be close, maybe. And Mosasaurus got it. Nice. Alright. Let's see what other collabs we could do here. You know what? I think it's only fitting to do, of course, the opposites of Optimus here. The mighty Megatron. Let's see what he can do against these ferocious dinosaurs. Wow. Okay, Megatron had like no problem there. No problem. Okay. Let's go again. Okay, this time can we not get a cheap shot? Thank you. Alright. Strong hits from T-Rex. Come on, Megatron. Dang it. But, alright. One more time. An effortless win from T-Rex right there. Alright, let's switch over now to Mosasaurus. Mosasaurus. Woo! And pretty solid burst right there from Mosasaurus. Okay. Let's go again. Alright, Mosasaurus, come on. Woo! Man, he packs a wallop. Good grief. Come on. Yes! And another easy win for Mosasaurus. One more time. Alright, come on, Mosasaurus. Okay, some pretty solid hits so far. Okay! And another burst by Mosasaurus. That was kind of pathetic there, Megatron. Jeez. Thought you would have put up at least a little more of a fight. Good grief. Alright, let's do one more here. And you know what? Let's do... you know what? Let's get... the Mandalorian. I haven't used him in a while. See what he can do against T-Rex and Mosasaurus here. Alright, come on, T-Rex. Jeez, yeah, he is eating those packs. Okay. Let's go again. I'm surprised how well he's taking these aggressive attacks. Never mind. Oh, alright. One more time. Come on, T-Rex. Woo! And a solid deflection there from T-Rex. Jeez. It was like 1 minute he's getting one shot, and next minute he's the one-shotting. Just crazy work right there. Alright, next up, Mosasaurus. Come on, Mosasaurus. Woo! Ooh, good hits so far. Okay. Ooh, it's coming down to stamina now. Let's see. Ooh, and Mosasaurus takes that pretty easily, actually. Let's go again. Come on, Mosasaurus. Woo! Okay. Good hits. And Mosasaurus wins again. Okay. One more time. Alright, come on, Mosasaurus. You can do it. Ooh, nice hit right there. Alright, this could be bad. Nope, Mosasaurus just, once again, he just effortlessly wins. Jeez. Alright. Well, I think on that note, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this review on the Beyblade X Jurassic World T-Rex and Mosasaurus versus pack here. All in all, pretty solid set for what these are. So just kind of go over the pros and cons of these. T-Rex, I mean, hey, if you don't have Tyrannobeat already, this is a pretty interesting way to get the blade anyway. 180, it's maybe not the best. I would have preferred maybe a 160, but 180 seems to do this combo just fine. And Gear Ball, solid stamina bit. So all in all, pretty solid release for the T-Rex here. And then as for Mosasaurus here, I mean, obviously, it's definitely a lot more aggressive than the original Sphinx Cowl release. But hey, if you don't have Sphinx Cowl already, this is a pretty interesting way to get them. And of course, 960, one of the best ratchets in terms of stability that you can get. So if you don't already have 960, this is a pretty nice way to get it. And Unite, pretty solid balance type bit. So all around, pretty solid releases here. All things considered. So if you guys did enjoy this video, then please make sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and ring that notification bell so that way you guys get notified for all my uploads. Later, Squad, and have a good one.